Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss one of the most common problems in biochemical calculations. So this problem is on centrifugation. The problem reads, an ultracentrifuge is operating at 58,000 RPM. So RPM stands for revolutions per minute. So calculate omega, which is the angular velocity, in radians per second. So they want you to calculate the angular velocity in radians per second. So the second part question is calculate the centrifugal force. Okay, centrifugal force they want you to calculate at a point which is 6.2 centimeter from the center of rotation. Okay, so you have the center of rotation and they want you to calculate at a point which is 6.2 centimeters away from the center of rotation when you have the angular velocity. They want you to calculate the centrifugal force. And how many G's? G's means that G stands for acceleration due to gravity. So some people refer to as RCF, relative centrifugal force. Okay. So how many G's is equivalent to? Let's proceed this stepwise. So first we have something. We have the omega, that means the angular velocity in RPM, revolutions per minute. We have to convert it to rotation radians per second. So as you know, in one revolution 2 pi, okay, so 360 degree is covered and this is revolutions per minute, right? So we divide it by 60 to convert it to seconds. So in one revolution, one revolution corresponds to 2 pi radians, right? So then 58,000 revolutions corresponds to 58,000 into 2 pi, right? That is what they have done. 58,000 into 2 pi. Okay, 58,000 into 2 pi, this much. So this much radians per minute. Okay, so now we want to convert it into radians per second. Okay, so we have to divide by 60, right? So we divide it by 60. So this is radians per second. Okay, so this is what we do. So this what we are getting is the angular velocity which they have calculated here. So angular velocity comes to be 6070.7 radians per second. Now we have to calculate the centrifugal force. So basically what we are calculating here is we are calculating the centrifugal force. By centrifugal force that means the centrifugal acceleration. Okay, so we have to calculate the centrifugal acceleration. So acceleration is given by omega square r or omega square x. X means the distance. So we have 6070.7 whole square into 6.2, which is the centimeter distance they have asked us to calculate. So the relative centrifugal acceleration comes to be 2.284 into 10 to the power 8 centimeter per second square. So these are direct applications of physics formula. Okay, and how many G's? Third part is how many G's. So you know in CGS system the gravitational acceleration is taken to be 980 centimeter per second, which is actually 980 times, right? So if we have to divide this value that we get, we have to divide it by 980 to get this much amount of G's. Okay, so 980 centimeters per second square corresponds to 1 G, right? So this much amount 2.284 into 10 to the power of some 10 to the power of 4, right? So 10 to the power 4 corresponds to how many G's, right? 2.284 into 10 to the power 4 by 9. So it gives you how many G's. Okay, subscribe to my channel for more related topics.